So today I want to try something new and talk about my experience in draft, in the Foundations draft. I had a 7-1 Gruul aggro deck that ran through beautifully. Oh my god, beautifully. And I want to talk about some of the synergies in that really helped carry it away. Some of the other synergies I've seen in draft, they're just amazing. And probably just some bombs that, if you can't handle them, they will run away with the game. So I hope everyone else has been having fun with Foundations because, yes, it is a blast. So we're going to start off. We're over here at untappedgg.com. This is where you can go to get all your stats, a bunch of data about the metas, no matter what the meta is. I found out a few weeks ago they even have brawl decks on there. You can even look at your brawl stats, which is awesome. So looking at the data right now, we have top commons by color. Now these are definitely cards you should keep your eye out for. If not one, all of them. Healer's Hawk is a 1-drop with flying and lifelink. You can do a lot with this guy, really you can. We have Felidar Savior. They're a 4-drop creature with lifelink. Whenever this creature enters, though, put a 1/1 counter on each of 2 other creatures you control. That's got a lot of value to it, especially in a common. Then we have Dazzling Angel, and this is just an overpriced Soul Sister, a 3-drop 2/3 angel with flying, and whenever another creature you control enters, you gain a life. So you can just stack up on Soul Sisters really in draft because there's also the Rabbit one here. So white can really get carried away. They can. White is based around lifelink, and then the best color to splash white with will be black, will be Orzhov, as you see here. And you get a lot of life gain from this deck. Then you can get a lot of fucking damage from black and from Orzhov. So it just works out beautifully. And there are a lot of natural synergies inside of this set that are just great. Then we have Refute coming in for blue. Refute, yeah. If you're playing blue, just grab at least one of these. If you see it, there's no reason not to grab it unless there's just a bomb or a key piece of a strategy you need coming up. Big Fin Bouncer, I kind of feel the same way about them. You can return the creature they've been buffing up the whole game. I had someone hit my Scavenging Ooze with this, and it really destroyed my chances of a comeback. Uncharted Voyage is a 4-mana return target creature's owner puts it on their choice of the bottom or top of their library. Then you can surveil one. Now there's a lot going on here, and it costs a lot of mana. But just because you can, put it back on the top or the bottom of the library, you can surveil off of it, and it's instant speed. I really do feel like in draft that's going to come in handy if you're playing blue. That is true removal. Your closest thing to true removal. Speaking about removal, black's top common picks, it's no surprise, 2 of them are removal. Stab. And we have Bake into a Pie. It's also worth noting, I think it was Murder was in here. 3-mana instant speed, kill any creature. So, black is just stacked to the teeth with this stuff. And then Fake Your Own Death. Black has a lot of recursion, and Fake Your Own Death is a great combat trick. Instant speed, target creature gets +2/+0, and until end of turn, when this creature dies, returns to the battlefield. I mean, that's all end of turn, but still, yeah, that's awesome. Then, it's no surprise, Burst Lightning. It's a common. It can be used to deal 2 damage to any target or 4 damage, so it's very versatile for red. You definitely want to pick a few of those up if you can. Involuntary Employment. I'd say the same thing as Refute. You may as well pick up at least one. You don't need to stack your deck with these, but it's always great to turn the tide. It's always great to turn the tide to steal their Basher and bash their face in. I'm surprised Gorehorn Raider is in here because I refuse to play them with my Gruul deck and my Rakdos deck, I think. I just refuse to play them. It's like, this guy is... I like the ability, but they are so much mana. What is it with them making... I know they're made for draft. They make these 5-mana, 4/4s, 3/4s that have they're a shock on a stick, and I just don't ever like them. And they've always got sacrifice a creature or raid attached to it. It can't just be a 4/4 for 5 mana that's shock on a stick. So then we have Lawnmower Elves for green. This is a no-brainer too. Grab as many as you can, unless there's a bomb sitting in the same pack. Definitely if you're playing green. Bite Down, Bite Down, Bushwhack, they're great removal for green to have access to because they're both fight spells. And this one you don't even actually have to have them fight. So that's always nice. And then Beastkin Ranger, this guy really can start dealing the damage, especially once you have another way to beef them up. And that was a great thing about in my Gruul deck is you're gonna have a lot of cheap creatures if you're playing these colors. Like, if you want to play Simic, if you want to play Celestia, if you want to play Gruul, you've probably got access to cheap creatures. So why not use them and synergize them well with Beastkin Ranger? So now I'm looking at all card stats. And we're not going to go over every single card. Oh god, no. I do want to go over some bombs that definitely ended the game for me. Chandra Flameshaper. She was A plus rank just a few minutes ago, and now she is S rank. I'm not surprised. Someone literally top decked one on me, and when I was using Orzhov, and I was out of the game. I have a feeling Liliana could do the same thing, just at a slower rate. It's late game. She's just going to start generating creatures. Whenever a creature dies, we get a draw card. It's just so much value. So much value. Speaking about value, Alicia, who laughs at fate. I was talking about cheap creatures earlier and how good they are, and Alicia really shows that. Because also, if you look at black and red, there's a lot of good creatures with, like, raid, of course, so we can just recklessly attack, pull that cheap creature out with Alicia. We never have to attack. Someone did that to me, and they just ran away with the game. There was nothing I could do because I didn't have the chance to take her out. But yeah, and then black has access. I'm surprised they're not there. It's very effective. There's a rat, a 2-drop rat that will make an opponent discard a card. If you're playing black and you have any ways to get small creatures out like with this, that's definitely a good creature. And then that's a, easy sacrifice outlet. Easy choice when you have a sacrifice outlet. And then there's a 1-drop that gives you a 1/1 bug with flying whenever they die. So there's a lot of great small black creatures that you can just keep swinging with, let them die, and you just keep getting value from them. So this is definitely, you see them, yes, if they're early on in the game, you are doing Rakdos now. Bloodthirsty Conqueror, I just would not want someone to use this on me. No one used this on me, but I would not want someone to drop this on me in a draft. That is one of those game-ending bombs. Kind of like if someone got Sire of 7 Deaths. That would be crazy. As far as in the A ranges go, really, Elenda, Saint of Dusk, is great. Hexproof from instance will make them hard to handle, and the lifelink will only help you come back from a game if you're fighting a more aggressive deck. Scavenging Ooze really helped carry me through with my Gruul deck. We have Graveyard Removal, they just beef themselves up, and you can gain life, so there's nothing bad with them. I'm really glad they're back, though. I think that's going to put Mono Green in a good spot to begin with. Valkyrie's Call is another card I didn't ever go up against, but I just know if a mono white deck had this card, or any kind of white deck had this card, it's almost game over after that. What are you going to do? Keep killing all their creatures? Sure, they can only come back once, but they come back stronger. And with and with flying, so things will get tricky after that. This guy really is a draft MVP, especially if you're running Izzet. You have a lot of cards to draw spells. This is just going to give you an overwhelming field presence. And if they don't have any kind of board wipe, which is hard to come across in a draft, then yeah, you can run away with the game. It's awesome. Speaking about board wipes, Blasphemous Edict, you're not going to get the chance to activate this for 1 mana very often. In fact, I think I had it one time. The only time I could have activated it for 1 mana, I was winning. But it's nice for black to have access to a board wipe like this. White has a few of them, so it's good. This is someone that can and will run away with the game if you do not have removal for them, though. Sky Knight Squire, whenever another creature you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. As long as this creature has 3 or more 1/1 counters on them, they have flying and are a knight in addition to their other types. So, if they get them out early in the game and they start playing creatures, and you don't have a creature with flying, this guy's just gonna dominate you, unless you had removal. Now, these cards in B rank that I'm going to mention, I feel like are going to move up in rank. Perforating Artist, a lot of the Trophy Rakdos deck list I looked at had this guy in there. In fact, one of them that went 7-0 had 2 of them in there. So I really think, and this is a must-kill creature, otherwise they're just going to wear you down. So I really think this guy will be moving up to the A list very soon. As well as Herald of Eternal Dawn. Someone dropped this on me in Sealed, and I'm still mad about it. What lazy card design? You cannot lose the game. Your opponents cannot win the game. No prerequisites except for having 7 mana to get a 6/6 into play. I guess in draft you can say, yeah, that's fair, but because you had to get the 7 mana, but wow. Kyra the Rising Tide. You know, they're a little weak. They can get removed by everything in the game, which does suck. But with these colors, there's a pretty good chance you can get some devastating stuff going off if you're running blue. Even though if I had to put money on it, Kyra is the only one not that I may be wrong about that I just listed off. I feel like Burglar Rat will probably move up to A just because of how annoying they are, especially with all the recursion we have in the deck. This was the other creature I mentioned, Infestation Sage. When this creature dies, it create a black 1/1. A 1/1 black and green insect creature token with flying. Yeah, it can be annoying. So in the C plus range is a weird place because I feel like, I think it's because like decks like Gruul aren't doing well overall. Decks like Algary or even Mono Green, I don't think Mono Green is doing that great. Mono Black is probably going to do very good. If I had to guess the mono color to carry this away, it would be black. But, you know, first of all, Scrawling Crawler is amazing for a lot of decks. So, you know, especially if you're burning, you're peening them. It just does suck to give them that kind of card advantage in a limited format. So you do have to be careful about when you play them. But Longwear Elves, I think a lot of the reason it's so low right now is because they're a kill-on-sight creature. Nobody is ballsy enough to put up with them. If you can take them out, you will. And I'll say from experience, you know, you can run away with a game if you get one out early and you have enough big bombs to play. Asteroid Animist, this guy carried me. This guy really did carry my Gruul deck. I actually had 2 copies of them, though. But I'm going to go over something awesome about the Gruul 4-drop, a situation that really makes drafting feel optimistic if you want your chance to play as a Gruul deck. But yeah, Asteroid Animist is a 4/4 4-drop, a lizard druid with trample, and when this creature attacks, another target creature you control gains trample and gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is that creature's power. So there are some low tier draft cards though you definitely should keep an eye out for though. Like one of them, I think, really to be honest, is Drake Hatcher. They're 1/3, so they're not going to die to everything. They have vigilance and prowess. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, put that many incubation tokens on it. You can remove 3 to create a 2/2 Drake creature token with flying. So if you have the right setup, the right deck, they really can get carried away, much like that wizard who makes the fairy tokens. So they're definitely a good card to keep an eye out for if you're building that kind of deck, or a good reason to just start building that kind of deck. Now, as far as cards that I think are going to be flying on the radar a little bit, there's 2 of them in specifically. Frenzied Goblin definitely is flying under the radar. Whenever this creature attacks, you may pay 1 red. If you do, target creature can't block this turn. I mean, if you're running any kind of aggro deck, or if you're just running any kind of deck with creatures as the win con, just getting that ability to stop their strongest blocker is very valuable. Reassembling Skeleton, I mean, I'm a little surprised this guy's so low, just because they're the blocker you can get back anytime. They're the sacrifice outlet you can always have. And another great creature, if you have any kind of creature-based deck, is Axguard Cavalry. I'm going to go over a few reasons why this guy is so awesome when I look at my deck. Now here's some cards with very low match volume, and it's weird because Embercleave was just in the S tier earlier. Now it's A-. Wow, a little bit has changed. A lot's changing since I looked at this. Earlier, Mono White was not up here, I swear. So anyways, now we have Mono White has a 31% win rate, which is crazy. But you know, Rakdos, Orzhov, Azorius, Gruul, Boros, Dimir, they're all doing really good, which is cool for the draft environment. But yes, we can see like white and black are probably the 2 most powerful colors. And if we look down to the not enough data part, we will see Mono Black sitting there at 24% with a 58% win rate. And the Mono Red's doing pretty good too, though, not going to lie. But mono black has more matches, so that shows it's easier to build a deck. It's easier to build the deck with mono black. Mono white is definitely the easiest monocolored deck to build. It seems like there's a lot of good cards out there for mono green, but they just don't have the removal they need. So if you really want to run something like Elves, you want to run a green stompy deck, you need to splash something else in. That is definitely what I'm seeing here in this data. Like, I don't think Izzet's going to make it up. Izzet has cool decks, Golgari has cool stuff going on, but they're not going to make it up in this, I don't think. Really, it's going to come down between, I think at the end of the day, for the top draft formats, it's going to come down between Rakdos and Orzhov, with mono white, mono black, maybe mono red, turning out to be good mono colors as well. My prediction for, under that is these are probably just going to all stay under that. Dimir may fall down, so we're probably just going to have Azorius, Gruul, Boros. Yeah. All right, so this is my trophy deck. Frenzied Goblin really did go through a lot to help me get some damage through. They were great. Goldvein Pick, Lawnmower Elves, Bushwhack. I had rubies in here, so I had a lot of ways to mana ramp up in that deck, which is very important because we want to start going like Little Big Gruul when you play like this. Speaking of Little Big Gruul, Scavenging Ooze just gets naturally bigger. Worry Thespian is also just good for mana. If you're ever struggling for mana, they are a good creature, and they at least give you card advantage. So if you have too much mana, you can just throw it in your graveyard. Yeah, I got lucky and got three of them, but one or two would have been great. 2 Lawnmower Elves would have been awesome. Ambush Wolf, you can never underestimate the power of a good flash blocker. They really did not prove that useful in my deck, but at first I thought I was going to do Elves. So Ashrud Animist. This guy really just gets so much damage out, and it gives another creature trample. So definitely if you're playing Gruul, you want to grab one of these guys. It really helps to have a way to give them haste, which is why Axeguard Cavalry was so useful in this deck. We could have them in play, we could drop Ashrud Animist next turn, and it was decided right then. Some of these cards were just filler, like that Goblin. Reclamation Sage, but it was nice to have Artifact or Enchantment removal as an option. And of course, always want to get a few big creatures in there. Shivan Dragon is nothing to scoff at, man. I think I lost the game one time because I misplayed. I played a creature instead of forcing them to block the Shivan Dragon, so they were able to survive. But yeah, Shivan Dragon is nothing to scoff at. There's just a lot of damage coming there. And then Quake Strider Ceratops is the same thing. And if you have a way to give them trample or just make it so no one can block them, that can be a lot of damage going through to the opponent. So it's game there. But yes, to make Gruul run, you really do need something like the I think you really do need something like the Ashrud Animist or Halana and Elena partners. Something that's going to buff all your other creatures up and really just allow you to take over the field. But then again, we also have a lot of good bashers in Gruul. So Gruul is going to be a fun sleeper color. Not sleeper color, but Gruul is going to be a fun color for draft. So I want to take a moment. We're going to play some matches after this that were from that draft. All 8 of them, actually. And the quality isn't going to be that great because I wasn't streaming in my usual spot, so I was just on the edge of my Wi-Fi connection. But I think the match quality is a lot better than the quality, the camera quality. However, I'm going to be coming out with some best-of-1 decks coming up next week. A good few standard best-of-1 decks. And then I'm going to be moving on to my self-imposed challenge of creating a standard brawl deck for every legendary creature and planeswalker that came out with foundations. So that leaves like 46 commanders I need to work with. So I will have to up the amount of videos I'm going to be putting out a week. But that's a cool challenge. I am glad to accept it. I actually want to be a more consistent content creator anyways. So yeah, thank you for watching this. I hope you guys liked my little overview and that it was at least insightful, at least a little bit insightful. And if not, at least I hope you enjoy the matches that I'm about to play.
Slay the Brother makes another deck that slaps. Killshot's brother Soviet Green makes the mid-range look so mean. Coming at you with another damage horror grind down experimental meme deck from the Slay the Brother team.
Now this would have been great if I could have gotten Natali in this deck. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna mulligan. God, what is with these fucking hands? One more time. One more time. Dude, this shit. What the fuck, cunt whore? You know what? Fine, we'll keep 5. Get rid of that. Get rid of the forest. Get rid of the forest. Keep Astrid Animus. Wow. What the fuck? What a weird fucking hand. Keep throwing. Okay, wow. Let's see if they play in the next turn. I mean, it's a sorcery, so I'll have to play it on their turn, but I'd rather get rid of some extra creatures. Not just the one. No, I'm gonna have to just get rid of the one, huh? What? Oh, and they're putting it in there, huh? Wow. Oh, let's see what they got for removal. If they have removal. Will you get rid of my... Oh, they're gonna get rid of my Astrid Animist. Or maybe they just were looking at it like, what's this thing do? Astrid Animist has me really excited to be able to try Gen Lizards out. And I forgot they changed Vishino to be lizards. All right, let's do this. Let's just do. If I'm gonna lose my creature to it, I lose my creature to it. I don't. They. No, they don't. Nice. Next turn, I play Big Boy. This was supposed to be a quick deck, not just sit there for 3 turns, do nothing deck. All right, I'm just gonna attack, see what happens. What you can do? Return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. That was a good one. Is it? Do you got the turn? Oh, they got something big. Hmm. Man, that is. We're gonna have to do a trade here, I guess. Wow. Is there? I mean, I don't know. Can I make this guy bigger? I can make this guy bigger. I can also play this guy, though, right? Yeah, let's just play that guy, too. Just so they know, all hope is gone. I could have made them brought that guy down. At least, probably at least 3 bigger, right? Do I have a creature? No, I don't. I got a lot of big creatures, too, I guess, so I'm good. I got this. Hmm. Search your library for a card. Good, I got a fight spell. That is so good. And I swing for 14. Hello. I'm glad I'm not the only person that says that when shit like that happens. Yeah, I just top decked the fight spell I needed to keep you from stalling me out. Heck, it's not good, and this could be a good game. Did I go first? I hope I go first. Oh, I hope I go first. Yes, we go first. Land out of my deck. I can't pay the mana anyways. But yes, they better have more than one blocker in the future. This frenzied goblin will fuck their day up. Oh, that kind of screws my day up. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I guess I'll discard the forest that I worked so hard to get out. Quick, right? Yes. I'm not paying anything. I'm not paying anything. Like, I don't know why. Is there a coding error there? Like, I feel like you're gonna ask me every time. Watch, they'll be the ones to throw Slag Storm on me. That'd be pretty cool though, because I got Slag Storm. Now they're probably gonna play someone with Raid. Rakdos seems really good with the Raid cards, that is for sure. I think that was their theme though. Nice. They've got to have removal. I'll keep it. Yeah. And then yeah, auto pay. I probably will remove my ruby after this. Definitely remove my ruby. I figured they'd have something like that coming though. I still got the treasure token in play. I can play Astral Animus next turn. Or I can play this, draw a card. Yeah, well, that's worth it this time. Even though I'm kind of struggling on mana. It's worth it because I have this creature. I'll be drawing cards off them. I got plenty of rubies in my deck. Plenty of rubies in my deck. The ping, the damage, the burn. I wanted one of them in my deck, not gonna lie. Oh no, they're gonna make me discard a card again. Oh my fucking god, that goddamn rat is a blight. I know who you're going for. Yeah, the ew. Terrible. Hopefully they don't kill my Astronomimus next turn. Oh, that's not looking nice for me. I just need another land. Well, I have a 48% chance to draw land according to Untap GG. Who do I want to discard? I guess I'm gonna have to go with Shivan Dragon. Oh, you got removal? You're highlighting shit like you got removal. You got shenanigans coming. Yeah, I was really expecting to have to discard something. Wow. I was wondering in the back of my head, is a board wipe coming? Like, is some crazy shit like that gonna happen, bro? No way. Oh well, I finally got that fourth happy snowman. Now the lands are just gonna keep coming every turn, right? Hey, if I do get another land on the next 2 turns, I can play Shivan Dragon. There's no way they plan to pin me down with that rat. No way. Nice. But if I do that, I can take that thing from them. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. They would have to block. But then if they don't block, they have to discard a card. I think I'm gonna attack something. What is with this stalling and trap games? It's insane to me. It's gonna be like they took all this time and they're gonna do that -2 thing. Like, I don't understand if that was a hard decision to make for them. I don't know what it would be. If you have a way to keep your creature alive and keep me from getting the treasure token, that would be their best bet. They would surprisingly lock me out of the game, probably. Well, not lock me out, but it would really fuck me up. Oh my god, dude. What's going on here? What is going on? Okay. Wow, that took a while. That took a very long time for that to figure out. All right. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna wait a whole minute to find out if they have removal or not. Are they looking at my deck list? How did Gruul do so good in a draft? Oh. Now, I guess I go for the kill. Do they not have any priority? I don't think they have any priority. Surely they're automatic. Have claws, right? I wish I got activated 3 times. That would just be nice. And that's game. They were just stalling. Wow. They got removal. Black has it all. Let's go back to playing Simic decks. Oh my god, dude, this thing is a fucking right on my ass. This card, I have seen it so much today. Next time I draft, I am going black and red. I am going Rakdos. I am going Golgari. I am doing something like that. Everybody's this thing floats like the fucking bat. I'm telling you, like everybody, it floats. These guys probably have one copy in their deck. I hope that's not a combat damage. Okay. Surely you have a removal spell waiting for me, right? I'm just waiting for me to do that, and then Scavenging News. I'm baiting it out. I know it's there. We're just baiting it out. There's no way they're going to let me hit them for 7. Maybe they don't have, wow, maybe they don't have removal that they need. Maybe they just don't have removal. Either way, I shall be creating hella treasure tokens soon. Hopefully I get a big creature. So like mono green standard from foundations would be pretty cool because there's that Hydra and there's this ooze right here. So if you have the ooze in play, then you play the Hydra for X and 1. Hydra comes in as a 1/1. You exile the creature that's in a graveyard, if there's one, you know. So this isn't always going to be a good turn 3 go. But, you know, then they're a 2/2, and Scavenging is 3/3. All right, this is as good a time as any. Good of a time as any. Let's just get that extra damage through. Make it so much harder for them in the future. Wow, 4 damage. Nice. That's not nice, though. I just need to get a creature. I just need a big creature now. Especially with this guy in play. That would be nice. Oh, let me get that lizard dude, the Gruul lizard. Nice to have a creature that's all. Oh, nice. I win. I mean, unless they got some kind of life gain in their deck. Wait a minute. Did I pay the kicker? Double check real quick. I paid the yes, I paid the kicker. Part of the cards guided me that time. I was just thinking too, like 4 damage. That's great. Burst lightning can kill them, and burst lightning killed them. Wow. Opponent goes first, but I like the shit I got. I like the shit I got. So what did I grabbed Scavenging Ooze instead of the other Landmore Elf, right? So that was definitely a good call. So we got a Celestian deck. They're definitely based around tokens, but they probably have some sort of removal hidden up their sleeve at this point. I'm sure that they do. I know, I thought about playing him and then playing the other ones, but it was just kind of, I didn't know what to expect. There we go. Now I can get a little explosive, I guess. See, auto tapper, no, you're stupid. Auto tapper, you're stupid. Everyone shame the auto tapper. I'm gonna leave mana untapped for scavenging news probably when there's nothing in my graveyard. All right, if you got a board wipe, I am fucked. If they got the board wipe, if they got wrath, if they're gonna wrath my ass, I'm out of it. Okay, I still have a chance. Oh, I don't get a draw card. I'm a dumbass. Oh well. They got a flash blocker. They got a flash blocker. They gotta have one. Nope. Okay. What is going on? Destroy enchantment. Okay. Broken wings. Yeah, I kind of fucked up when I played that. If I had another mana, it would have been a good play. Because I could have played Wary Thespian. All right. Gruul aggro FTW, man. This is at least the third time in a row. I think fourth, but no, it's the third time in a row I'm on the draw. Oh, I just wish they would fix that. Like, it feels so dirty when you're just stuck on the draw. I feel like I'm just going to get good draws. Or if not, I can afford the loss. Why not? It just feels so dirty when you're stuck on the draw. Ugh. That the constant 3/3 with flying. Well, I knew I should have kept that in my deck. Well, Avenues first. So I feel like this is not going to be good. I'm just going to get railroaded because if they get the best thing for them is mana flooding, and the worst thing for them is getting good draws. I should have held one back as a blocker. I just nothing's gonna save me about this unless I draw Slag for me. Maybe I'll play the big guys. Maybe I'll play the big guys. I'll really slow it down. There's some big guys. Oh, fuck. Did they just get all this good mono white stuff? All of us were going after black and green. Rampant removal. The gap is going to be so big. They're back up to 23. I should have held that blocker back. My dumbass. Oh, I just felt like they would have blocked. I thought they had nothing to lose there. Oh. Wow, that's nice. That is beautiful. Okay, so this is so dirty what's about to happen here. I love it. I fucking love it. Oh, thank you, Heart of the Cards. Again, thank you. So as long as you don't block my my mana dork, I'll be a happy snowman. Because it is summertime. Oh, sweetheart, I'll let you in after this match, okay? That's gotta feel bad for them. That really has to feel dirty. Oh, and they got so much life gain. I'm gonna play shit Dragon, just so I have a blocker against that shit. Next turn, I can start beefing other creatures up. Or I can play this guy. I'll play this guy next turn. Just let them know I've got the biggest basher of them all. And then I can start beefing up my ooze. Oh, okay, okay. Yikes. You got more removal for me? Battle of Kings continues. Oh, I should have just played another creature. Why not? Removal? Removal? It's really going to be bad for you no matter who you remove, unless you can remove them both. Okay. That was a solid draft deck I'm going up against. No lie. That mono white, wow. You have hexproof. Oh, prevent all non-combat damage dealt to creatures you control. At least they have defender. Why would you put that on a creature with defender? Like, is that a... Oh my god! Wow! Like, I knew white was busting with the fucking removal. Don't get me wrong, but wow! One, two, one gun to me, right? No, three. Oh. Oh well, I can stop that defender blocking next turn, so we'll just keep pinning you down. Alright. Get land flooded. Time to get land flooded. Dude, if they can drop the thing that says you do not lose the game. Oh, a more lifelink! Jesus! More lifelink! Yay! Okay, that's nice to drop. That's nice to get. That is. Gonna beat them up. Gonna make it so the wall cannot block. Yeah, buddy, this is looking nice for me. Got some good interaction here for my draft. Oh, you wanted to use them, didn't you? Yeah, I know, it sucks. Oh, they got the land if they're gonna swap. If they swap, they gotta land. But that only put them at 6 life. They gotta land. Oh, good game. Well, that proved to be a very... I knew that... I thought it would be powerful. I'm not gonna lie. That proved to be extremely potent, especially in a life gain deck. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know how much damage I was gonna be. They gained quite a bit of life. That was pretty cool. That was fun. Oh, if I'm getting an elf, that's cool. I go second my 4th time in a row. That's cool. I got the elf. And they mulligan. That's nice. Oh, they got red, though. They could have removal. They got the goblin. Oh, no. Game over for me, man. I got oh, boy. That was actually smart. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I kind of, I would debate that. So as long as they don't remove this guy, next turn is gonna be fun. And drop her, then him, and attack with both. attack with her and him. Now, on the bright side, red has no flash. So that is good for me. They just have instant speed removal. Burn, but that's fine. That's fine. If they let me move into my combat phase, that'll be even better. Yes. 9 to the face. Yes. Yeah. Gruul beat down. Slag storm. Slag storm. Oh, dude, if I get the gain control of target creatures, oh, that would be so fun right now. Oh my god. They would straight up screw after that shit. I would not be happy if I just played a bomb and then it gets taken from me. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh well. We'll play this guy though, because that's just enough. Just enough for what I need. We just need to give this guy a little bit more power, and then we can attack with these three and get some good damage. Yeah, I may as well because this is a good. It's right. It's kind of when I was over there, I streamed. I had to like reset a thing. It was so bad. My OBS was set up to. I don't know what it was. It was saying like Fortnite streams. I don't play Fortnite. Yeah. All right. 6th win in a row. Come on. 6th win in a row. If they board wipe, I mean, that's a good option for them. Swing all out and have the slack. Oh, wait, they played something. I walked away and they played something. They played these two things. They're probably thinking, do we have enough blockers? Do I have enough? Can I make it? So they're spending time wise, thinking about how to block. Maybe not. They need all their blockers. But is they'll have 3 blockers, and I'll be able to swing 3 will get through, no blocks. So I don't know if they think they have something there. I can just do this, just so they know. Don't even fucking try to block on my ass. Don't even try to block. Because you have a flyer that you cannot block. Don't even try to block. Don't even think about it. Just let me win. Hey, maybe they've got. Nope. I'll see if they did. All right, final one. Let's see if I can go 7-0 and cool. Yay! Not yet. Oh, you know what though? I got this guy. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. This is what it does when it wants you to lose. It wants to force the L on you, man. We'll keep it. We'll play mono green for a bit. Fuck it. I will. Oh, they have an island? Island and a mountain? There is it. Okay. I don't want you to make an army. No, they want to make an army. Hmm. All right. Give me a red. I'm not giving up my ooze just yet. I'm gonna make you take. Oh. Oh my god, another forest? No, no way, bro. No way. I need a mountain. Holy shit. Forest owl right here. Oh man. They have no idea I'm a two-color deck yet. I know I have more mountains than forests too. That's what's awesome. Awesome about this series of events. This is they want to be very careful about risking this creature, that's for sure, because this creature is going to be a lot of value, and they will run me if I don't. Son of a bitch! Oh, this is not good. So if I have a 45% chance to draw land, that means I've probably got a 30%, 45 to 30% chance of it being. Um, we're gonna risk Scavenging News. They probably have instant speed, something. Nope. Okay. Scary, scary, scary shit, man. Do you have anything in any creatures in the graveyard, right? None? None. I am. I feel like I'm just being trolled by this shit. I really hope I draw fucking land soon. This is just scary. This is just very scary for me that I had a mulligan. My first hand was all mountains. Then my second hand just had this. And I'm like, I've got this Surveil guy. We've got some card advantage, right? Yeah, apparently that doesn't work as well as I was hoping. Hopefully I draw a mountain soon. If I draw a mountain soon, I can get rid of that dude. We'll just play Ruby, then I'll play first like and I'll exile that thing from their graveyard. But I feel like it's just too late. Give me the mountain I need. God. Give me the mountain I need. I should have exiled. I think I had a chance to exile the card with flashback. I'm just so. Oh my no, you fuck cunt whore. No, no, no. I'm just so flustered and distracted by this luck, and I think they've realized what's happened. I think they're realizing what's going on here. Opponent, and they're taking advantage of it quite well. What? They're just being fed all these lands. I know most of those are mountains, but that's crazy. This is what it takes to beat this deck. Nice. Nice. Now I get the mountain. I got the mountain now. Wow. Nice. Wow. That is fucking. That is terrible. I have no chance of victory. None whatsoever. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Maybe. Now burst lightning my ass. Nope. Okay. Oh, they're gonna get the burst lightning out. I see. Good. Good. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. This was the worst fucking match ever. Literally let me draw 14 cards before it gave me one of my 8 mountains. You piece of shit. Like, look at this. Look at this. It is trolling me. It is such a piece of shit. Probably gave them the first card just so I could not come back. Because, yeah, if I had board wiped, God, there may have been a chance. God forbid. 14 cards before a fucking. Wow, thank you. This is such a healthy lance that I don't know what to think after last match. This is, oh god. Why couldn't I have like a normal draw like this last time? Don't be another land, especially not the last match. Okay, the land smoother is back on and it is turned up to 11. Is that an enchant creature? No, it's just, okay. It just got the swampy border. Yeah, they're just out of it now. See, I should have gone 7-0. I jinxed it. This really should have gone 7-0. I jinxed it. Oh well, I'm over here bitching that I didn't have. Look at that, 7-1 in a draft. I love that, man. Damn, I knew Foundations would have some good synergies, just shit to fall together. But yeah, Gruul, their ferocious mechanic is great.